Joining us this morning is Mary Remer from the Pocatello Animal Shelter to introduce us to Declan. He's so cute. He just wants a little snuggle partner. Tell us about Declan.
Well, you know, Declan was found over by Pocatello High School the 1st of October, and no one's come looking for him, so he needs to find a new home. And this is pretty much what he is, just a lap dog. I mean, he loves to go out for walks and stuff like that, and he's very good about walking on a leash. He seems to be very well house trained as far as, like, he keeps his pen clean. He didn't seem to want to mark a lot of territory, which kind of concerns us when they're a little older dog. He's about 5 years old. And so the neutering will happen when he gets adopted, and I think we'll have to do a little bit of teeth clean in there too for him, but we'll take care of all that if we could just find him a home.
And so people who are looking for dogs, I feel like a lot of times people initially think a puppy. I want to get a puppy first, but what is you know, the advantage of adopting an adult dog?
It takes less time as far as getting them used to the home. Puppies have all of the things you have to stay on them for. A lot of times with an adult dog, you just have to get them kind of used to your home routine, and you don't have to go through the puppy chewing and the potty. You know, the house training doesn't take as long. They're just a lot easier to associate into the family. A lot of people like to do puppies and do their own training, but it makes sense to get an older dog, one that you don't have to worry about.
And so when you're going to get a dog, you know, Declan was a stray. What are some really important things you need to think about before you get a dog? Because, you know, he was lost and was never found. So I feel like there needs to be
We'll do some planning.
Things to think about.
Yeah, be a little bit prepared. Like, come, you know, if you're going to bring an animal home, bring it home during a weekend or when you're going to be home for 2 or 3 days, so that you can get used to each other at the same time. And give them some space and some time. Sometimes it takes them a little while to adjust into a new home. So plan for it to be a couple of weeks before you know, expect them to start in on it. And just have some patience. Like I said, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know what. You have no idea. You're both going to do a lot of learning. And so just give them some time. Watch your kids with them, though. Don't ever, you know, bring home an animal and leave them with the kids. You know, be very careful there. Watch that closely, and other animals you might have in the house.
And who do you think would be a perfect family for Declan?
Well, we all think a little older couple would be great for him because he's a small little dog, but he does seem to have pretty good, you know, attitude and want to be out and walking and go for walks and car rides. So anybody could probably work. I don't know that I would do little kids without checking that out first to make sure he's not going to be afraid of them.
And I just heard some exciting news that's happening this week. Tell us about it.
We are finally doing our groundbreaking ceremony on Wednesday at 11 o'clock.
Isn't that so exciting?
The public is welcome to come join us. We're just really excited to see it finally moving forward. It'll still be another year before we get into the new building, but just to see this next step. It's a next milestone for us to hit. So it's at 11 o'clock at the shelter. The new shelter will be right next to the old one, and it'll be at 11 o'clock. Like I said, come join us for the celebration and help us celebrate.
Well, congratulations
Thank you.
on that. And where can people go for more information on Declan and the other animals at the shelter?
Well, you can go to petfinder.com and look at what we have, or stop up at the animal shelter. We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday, 10 to 3 on Saturdays.
And you can stop and on Wednesday and do both,
yes,
see the groundbreaking and see Declan.
You're
Well,
right.
thank you so much for joining us.